welcome to Quantum Dynamic 8 Recreating Life and Living. And in today's video, we are going to talk about cognitive dissonance and unhealthy manifestations. Whenever you are trying to manifest an ex, change someone's thought, change your husband, change a particular person, it is natural that you're going to rationalize all the red flags and try to give it the meaning that it's serving you. And a lot of times it can be detrimental to your health. And this, my dear friend, is cognitive dissonance. Hi, I'm Chirashri, and today we are going to explore cognitive dissonance. And it is literally like whatever is happening, you try to give it another meaning. So your ex says that I don't want to talk to you. Deep down, you feel like, no, this person actually wants to talk to me, actually wants to be with me, but is just processing their feelings. And that's why he's not talking. And if your narcissistic ex starts blaming you and tells you this is your fault, your friend is toxic, your mom is toxic, your sister is toxic, they just have an evil eye and you shouldn't have told them and that's why it glitched out. You start to feel like, yeah, it's all my fault, it's all their fault, and it's definitely not my ex's fault. And this is exactly how we rationalize red flags and try to give it the necessary meaning that's not actually serving us. And this is also where you know that drinking and getting sloshed is not good for your health, and you're like, oh, it's not like that. It's just one day I'm drinking. I don't drink like every day. I don't get like sloshed every other day. Big deal. These are all signs of cognitive dissonance, and the entire manifestation reality is somewhere based on cognitive dissonance. And it's always about really giving a different meaning to what's happening and changing it. Cognitive dissonance can be also good for us if we are doing it based on our value. So, cognitive dissonance is affected by your value, attitude, behavior, and belief system. So, if your value is that you want to be loyal in a relationship and you really want to stick to a partner and make a relationship work, you ensure that next time someone asks you out who's kind of cute, you do not get lured and say yes to that person, but stick to being loyal to your partner. And even if the person is coming off as attractive, you make yourself understand that attraction is normal in a relationship or when it comes to opposite sex connections, but it does not mean that based on attraction you're going to cheat on your boyfriend and be disloyal to your partner. And that is where cognitive dissonance is working in your favor in regards to your value. Whenever you do something against your value and your value is like really triggering you and you don't want to do that, but you do that anyway because everyone is doing it or it's the best solution you can see, that's kind of where that's a cognitive dissonance working against your values. Cognitive dissonance is further impacted by your belief system as well. If you have not really been loved, if you have been coming from a rather to dysfunctional family where you never really got the support and love, you're going to look for places where you can get some love and affection and start giving it the meaning that this is it, this is the love of your life, and everything is so going to work out with this person, and it's so meant to be, even if it's filled with red flags and there's nothing really happening out there in that connection. Limerence is also a form of cognitive dissonance where you literally feel through little hints or actions of the other person that the person might be interested in you and loves you. And even if the person says that they are not, you start giving it the meaning that maybe they want to reveal it later, maybe they want to take some more time. Maybe they just need to go through a particular phase of realizations to come to a conclusion that they loves us. Cognitive dissonance working against you right there. So, false twin flame connection is also cognitive dissonance, where you rationalize the signs and synchronicities with the fact that they might be a twin flame and things are meant to be, and this is a soul connection, even though the person is not really there for you, walks into your life for a season and then walks out to not be there for a while and then comes back, but you feel like this is what the runner chaser phase is like because you are rationalizing the situation by giving it the meaning that is serving you. So, cognitive dissonance can be in your favor when you are aligning it with your values. So, cognitive dissonance can also be that, oh, I just don't feel like getting up and cleaning my pet's poop, and I just don't want to do that. Many people are lazy. I just can be lazy. And then your belief says that, but the smell is affecting me and it's not healthy. And this will lead to having a lot of germs. So I'm going to clean it anyway because I really value having a clean room, and that's actually gonna make me feel better as I clean, but maybe just the cleaning process is making me lazy. So I can take maybe someone's help to clean that, or maybe I can clean it myself, and after that, I can give myself a reward. And that's kind of channelizing cognitive dissonance in your favor. If you have been having the desire for having a twin flame connection, or you want to be in a twin flame relationship, you want to have a soul based relationship, it is cognitive dissonance to wait for a person and give the rationalizing meaning that this person is coming towards you, even when you are going on doing the inner work and there is no action in the physical reality from that person. That's kind of where you are trying to sabotage what's happening and give it the meaning that's serving you because you do not want to accept the reality and work on yourself to get ready for real connection that leads to a real relationship in the physical reality. So we always are having this cognitive dissonance patterns in our life, and it's about observing and realizing that where am I rationalizing it and not being able to accept something that I am giving it altogether a different meaning. This happens with people when they are trying to leave smoking or smoking up. They try to rationalize with the meaning that not everybody who smokes up will get something bad or something bad will happen to them. So I can just do it. I'm not just smoking a lot. There are other people who smoke a lot more. There are a lot of people who have smoked a lot more before me and they're living long, and that is why I don't need to stop smoking. And this is again applying cognitive dissonance to continue that action because you don't want to accept that you'll have to leave it or the repercussion of it, because there's furthermore fear linked to fear of success, fear of not really being able to fulfill your dream life, and it's all connected. So you may be even shocked that how one situation and clearing one wound can have its repercussion and implication on other areas of your life. So if you're a person who smokes up a lot, who's into a lot of drugs, and you're feeling like you'll continue to do that, and somewhere deep down you are feeling a sabotaging pattern in your career where you kind of take action towards your success, then you just pull back that action and do not really go all in. And it can be because of that core value and fear again of belief that anyway I'm smoking a lot. What is, it's all about YOLO, you only live once. So who cares about long term impact or long term support. And anyway, if I put in a lot of effort in my career, what's the guarantee I'll be very successful and things can work out? So I'd rather resort on to doing the drugs and living my life the way I'm living rather than taking action towards my success, because the action oriented approach is also an acceptance that you have to make that okay, you're not taking the action, you have to take the action and you have to do the necessary work for that. And there also is a layer over there where you may have thoughts like, what's the point of taking action? And what if I take action and I'm not successful? And what if my strategies didn't really work out? So it's better not to take action at all and be here and where I am and just blame life that it didn't work out for me. That's again cognitive dissonance. So, the way out of cognitive dissonance, delusional thinking, to stop living in delulu, is to realize that what your values are, what your beliefs are, what are you truly striving for in life, what you truly aim for in life, what is it that you truly value in life. And your values, more you understand your beliefs, more you understand your desires, it's naturally going to impact your actions and behavior. Furthermore, your attitude will also shift towards the same thing. And it's about really retrospecting and understanding your behavior. It's about understanding where you're coming from. What are your beliefs? What are you afraid of? What are you running away from? What do you truly desire? What are you truly aiming that you're not getting? Where is it that you are wanting to shift a strategy? What about the shifting strategy aspect are you not being able to accept here? What is it that you are fearful of? What are the beliefs you're carrying? What are the values you have? What are the beliefs you have formed, or the values you have formed over the course of your experience in this path that is furthermore affecting your behavior and approach and attitude towards the same thing? When you are retrospecting these aspects and seeing where you are accepting things out of fear or not accepting things out of fear and giving it a different meaning, you will start to come out of cognitive dissonance. And it is nothing to feel like, oh my god, I'm actually doing this. It's about realizing, all right, I'm doing this, and it might be because of something I'm not being able to accept. So, a lot of times, you're not being able to accept a breakup because you really want that love, you really want that presence of that person, you really want that comfort, you really want that feeling. And a lot of times, that person withdraw their love, and you really want to feel the love that they're withdrawing, which you're feeling like is being taken from you, and you want to feel in this love more, you want to feel that presence more, you want to feel that comfort more, you want to feel the presence of that person, you want to feel connected, you want to feel a sense of belongingness. And that desire is making you rationalize their action and give different meanings that are serving you for now, because that's kind of giving you hope about you will get all these. So it actually goes deeper than the surface level. And to really decode cognitive dissonance and come out of it, you need to really understand your values, you really need to understand your beliefs, you really need to understand where you are coming from and what other beliefs have formulated these particular beliefs and values in you that are there already, which are pulling you towards cognitive dissonance. More you reflect on these, you will be able to recognize red flags at a go. We ignore red flags in life because we do not want to accept the truth. And we feel like what we are looking for will not come from another place, and we will not get the kind of vibe we are getting now. And so we hold on to the vibe, we hold on to that experience, and we try to control and rationalize that, because the momentarily the feeling that it is generating and the needs that it is meeting is really soothing us deep down and is healing us somewhere for that moment. So we stick to it and we try to give it the meaning that's maybe not serving us, but we think is serving us, because we just do not want to let go of that experience. And also goes back to feeling lonely, feeling like you do not belong anywhere, you do not have anyone to care about you, you do not have anyone who has the best interest, you do not really have anyone who don't love you, you do not really have anyone who's really there for you and you really are in need of that, and you're just looking for sources to make that needs met. And even a little bit that need gets met, or you feel like the need is getting met, you start to giving it the meaning that's serving you, because you don't want to let go of that feeling, that experience that you are even having momentarily, because deep down you're craving for that love. So, the way out of cognitive dissonance is actually starting to nurture how do you meet your inner needs? How do you meet your inner desires? What your inner needs truly are? What are you truly craving for in a connection? If a person is somewhat close to you and gives you some attention for a while and then starts ignoring you, little bit of attention and the vibe matching essence you got, that itself becomes the reason you want to linger on to it and you want more of it, because there was a need that was made which matches with your values and soothes your beliefs and makes you feel more present, makes you feel more connected to an aspect within where you are having that craving. The more you understand what is that aspect within where you're having that craving, more you realize that where is it that you're coming from? What is it that you truly value? What is it that you truly need? Where is that need coming from? And how is that need important to you? What are your different beliefs, and how do you want those beliefs to be met, and how those beliefs of yours have a need or a desire which is wanting to be made and wanting to be cleared and wanting to be worked upon, which you're avoiding and accepting something that is happening instead, because there is something deeper that you're avoiding to accept and something deeper that you're avoiding to work on, because that might bring up other fears and you are not willing to work on them. So cognitive dissonance is something that goes way deeper and requires shadow work, therapy, healing, and inner retrospection to help you come out of it and flip the dynamic for you. So, if you are in that situation and if this video resonated with you, and if you would like to reach out to me for a one on one session where we could dive deeper to unravel more of why you are choosing what and understanding your values, and you want to be freed from cognitive dissonance, you're so welcome and most welcome to come and experience a quantum integration therapy session with me. In the description box below, you will find all the details. Thank you and love and light to you. Have a wonderful day ahead.